welcome back. This morning I'm just gonna do a no makeup look. Basically it's just where I just don't put anything on my eyes. I just kind of just do my brows and just do my light coverage foundation. Today's almost the last day of the year. Today's the 30th. I don't know if I'll be putting this up. Probably won't put this up today. I'll probably put it up in January. But I'm gonna do a lot of tutorials with some like really pretty colors on the eyes, and I love to do color. Like I love color on my eyes. I love to get a little bit crazy with the colors and stuff. So I'm gonna do a lot of those, and so I figured, you know, I'm just gonna throw one in there that's just basically just a face makeup day. I'm just having some running around to do today, so I'm not gonna get all glammed up or anything like that. So with that said, let's just go ahead and get into it. If you want to subscribe to my channel, I would be ever so grateful, and share these videos if you feel like it. No pressure or anything. I just figured I'd throw that out there. And so I will tell you all the products I'm going to use, and then I will just apply them to my face, and we'll just get started. So the first one I'm gonna do, this is the one that I use for like my no makeup days, because it's a really light coverage, but I really like the way that it looks on my skin. This was actually my absolute favorite foundation until I found the Marc Jacobs Genius Gel. That one's like the best foundation ever. I absolutely love it. I want to say it's combination skin. I tend to be a little bit drier, but I've been getting kind of dry in here, so I've been making sure I put extra oil on at night to kind of get that moisture in there, and I've been trying to make sure I'm moisturizing my skin and getting really good about my skincare regimen, which I will be doing a video on my skincare regimen and the products that I've been using for the last 2 months, but I really wanted to test them out before I said that I think they're worth it or not. So with that said, the first thing that I'm going to use is my foundation, and this is my Clinique, and it is Even Better Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 15, and it's by Clinique. Hopefully you can see that. Like that. I got lights on either side, so I'm trying to figure out the lighting and stuff still. And then I use obviously first I use my primer, and the primer I'm going to use today is the Spackle Hydrating Moisturizing, because like I said, my skin's been a little bit drier, so I'm going to use this all over my face. Usually I use my NYX on my nose, but I'm not going to today because I'm not going for a glam look or anything like that. Obviously I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light underneath my eyes to conceal my big bags right here. Set it with my Laura Mercier loose translucent setting powder. Absolutely love this stuff. I'm going to do my brows with just the Wet n Wild mascara, Ultimate Brow, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Ultimate Brow. It looks like this, and it's just a brown color. Just looks like that. Just a brown wand. Looks just like mascara, but it just goes on your eyebrows because I have really light hair, so I just kind of darken them up a little bit. And then for my lips, because I'm not wearing lipstick today, obviously, I'm going to use my Tarte moisturizing stick, and it is in the color Shell. I don't know, I got this in a kit and it doesn't say what it is, but I absolutely love it, and it smells so minty. Obviously mine's like melting because I've used this so much, but I'm gonna have to find the full size of this and buy it because I love this stuff. And then I'm going to try, for the first time, I haven't tried this yet, I love the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, but this is the De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray, and it's an oil control. I'm gonna give this a shot and see how I like it. Looks like that. So I will be doing reviews on everything that I've purchased lately. I'm going to do one video on yays and nays and what I think of it and stuff, so this will definitely be in there. So I'm going to give it a couple tries and see how I like it before I, you know, say yes or no. So with that said, let me grab my mirror. And so my mirror will be right here, so if you see, this is just my mirror, and I'm going to look this direction so that way you can see me when I'm putting my makeup on. I got my beauty blender, and I'm going to start with my primer. Oh, see, I'm telling you, I drop everything. I don't know what my problem is. So I just put on just about yay much. That's probably way too much. I don't normally do that much, but my skin is really, really dry today for some reason, and I even have moisturizer on right now and my moisturizing spray on top of it, but it's still dry. So I'm going to give it, maybe this will kind of give it a little extra oomph to the skin, and you just rub it all around into the skin, just like so. I got a couple really cool videos coming up. I'm gonna do one on things that you should know when you're looking at reviews to keep in mind, because I know I've been guilty of just being like, oh, they love it, I'm gonna buy it, and not really thinking about the purchase and then having to take it back. So I'm gonna do a video about that. I'm gonna do a video about why I don't edit my videos, why I do everything in real time. So I'm going to do a video about that as well. I have a lot of tutorials coming up because I have a ton of palettes, like I've said in other videos, that I really want to start using. I think I'm going to do a project pan video and see if I can get through at least one palette through the end of the year. And then I have some products too that I want to get through as well. So we'll see. I have a lot of things kind of rolling in my brain on what I want to do and stuff. If there's videos you want to see, just put them in the comment box below, and I will see if I can get to them or if I can do them. Like I said, I'm not a beauty guru or anything, so I'm not really super knowledgeable about this stuff. It's just what I've learned off of YouTube or things that I enjoy. So I figure there's probably other people out there like me that don't really know as much as, like, you know, some of those big YouTubers and stuff. So maybe you could relate more to somebody who, you know, doesn't really know a whole lot. So I figure we could all learn together, because that's the beauty of makeup, is, you know, we all learn as a community. And I think that that's the greatest thing about YouTube is, you know, that's how we figure things out and stuff. Like, I've fixed parts on my car. I remember when I got my car, my AC didn't work and in the back, and I went on YouTube and they showed me how to do it, and it works great. I mean, it's just, YouTube's such an amazing platform, and I just wish that everybody could just know that everybody has a space here and just cheer each other on and encourage each other to be the best that we can be, and, you know, help each other out when we're down and stuff. So that's what I hope my channel can be for people. But I just take a little squirt, so literally just very little of this, because I'm doing it super light today because I don't need a whole lot of foundation, and just tap it in and pat it on. I should have wetted my beauty blender, but I forgot to before the video. And like I said, this is all in real time, so I didn't want to have to get up and do it and then come back. So we're doing it with just a normal size beauty blender, which is fine. I mean, it's not like it's the end of the world. It's just like lightly. I'm just barely putting any on today anyway, so it's not like it matters. So there's that side. So like I said, barely, you can see there's really not a whole lot of coverage difference. Oh. So yeah, I just literally am just using it to kind of even out the skin tone. This can be built up to more of a medium coverage if you want to, but I always use this on my light days, because there's just some days I don't want to wear makeup, and then, like, you know, my skin's acting out, so I'm like, okay, we'll just put a little bit on. But usually, like, Sundays or one day in the weekend, I don't wear anything. I just wear my moisturizer and go out like that, because I don't really care. And you're not supposed to, they say you're not supposed to drag it down your neck, you're supposed to pat it. But I'm very impatient. If you know me in real life, I'm extremely, extremely impatient, so I just drag it down. I try to be who I am in my videos. Obviously, in like everyday life, I'm a lot more giggly and joking and laugh and stuff, but it's kind of hard to be when I'm doing makeup. You know, I tend to focus, and so I always have my focus face. So if you'll see me doing like weird face, I'm like, you know, it's because I'm usually just focusing. And another thing to note with me, I do have RBF, which is resting brat face. If you're an adult, it's resting, you know the word. And it's just the way God made me. I mean, what can I say? That's just the way he created me. And so I love what I do. I love doing YouTube. This is so much fun to me. But sometimes I just look like I'm ticked off. I'm really not. I'm actually having a great time. It's just the way my face rests. So sorry if I'm looking over here. I'm looking in the viewfinder just to make sure that you guys are seeing everything, because I don't want to, you know, be out of screen and then be like, yeah, you do this, and then you can't even see me. So then I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I do it under my under eyes to just kind of wake my face up a little bit. Just do 3 little swipes. Take the curved side. I need to wash my beauty blender. And just tap it in. Like so. My hair does not want to stay back today. And just like that. One tip that I have heard from beauty gurus and stuff is to be very careful with the skin under your eyes. It's very fragile, so to be kind of gentle there in that area. Obviously, I'm not as gentle as I probably should be, but you know, whatevs. The thing I do have to say about the Tarte Shape Tape is it is kind of drying. It's not like the most moisturizing concealer. Tati keeps from recommending Catrice concealer. Is it Catrice? Yeah, it's Catrice, I think. And I'm gonna try to find that. I wonder if they have that on Amazon. I should look, but I wanna try to find that because I wanna see if that would be more moisturizing under my under eyes. But I really love the Shape Tape. But it is kind of drying, and so I have to just be kind of careful, especially since I set my concealer. It's just, you know, sometimes I'm noticing it's getting a little dry under there. So an extra moisturizer under there or like a hydrating primer is a good thing if you have the same problem I do. I just pour a little bit into my thing so it looks like this. That's obviously way too much, so I'll just put it back and tap it off, and then I just set it. So when I say I'm gonna put it back, what I do is that way you don't have bacteria, I kind of tap a little bit so that most of it's right here, tap a little bit down here, and then just grab that little bit down there. That way you're not putting, you know, it back in your thing. Obviously this is my own personal makeup. If I was to do makeup on somebody else that wasn't related to me, or like if I was a beautician or anything that did makeup on clients and stuff, then obviously you would be much more sanitary and not dip back in and put it back in and stuff. You would obviously put things on plates or whatever and do it that way, but because it's my own personal makeup, it's my own stuff, so I try to be as cautious as I can, but sometimes I'm just like, yeah, whatever. So then I'm gonna just put on my mint on my lips because the weather's cold here, so my lips have been kind of dry. And I love this stuff. It's so moisturizing, and it just has a minty smell, and it just smells so good, and it's glossy. I love it. I love it. And then I'm just gonna go in and color my eyebrows. I kind of just dip it in a couple times. And then just, hopefully you can see okay. Sorry if my mirror gets in their way. I'm gonna try to pull it down like this. And I just color the hairs up just like you do your eyelashes, and then just kind of push them down. And I do it really lightly because I don't want and of course I get it on me. Oh, no, it's okay. I don't want it to look like, you know, so you can kind of see, maybe if I hood it like that, you can kind of see how much this one's a little bit darker than this one. Not much, it's just a natural look, but my brows are blonde, you know, they're really light colored, and I have thin brows, so, you know. Just the way it goes. Do the same thing on this side, just push all the hairs up and then flatten them down. Another thing that I've learned is I've always hated my eyebrows because they are different, and I've learned that eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Is it Manny who says that? I don't remember. But I've just heard many YouTubers quoting that. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's genius. So now I've gotten much better with accepting the fact that they're not the same. Like this one comes up and curves, and then this one kind of goes out and curves. But you know what? That's the way they grow. That's just the way it is. So, and then I'm gonna go in with my setting spray, the oil control one, and see if this will help control the oils in my T-zone, because I get kind of oily throughout here, like in this area, my nose, and like around here and stuff. I'm noticing I'm not getting as wet here, or as oily here, and I think that's because of the Shape Tape. But I'm gonna try to see if this will help. And because I'm dry on my outside of my face, like my skin's drier out here, I don't set it with my powder because it's just gonna make me even drier. So I only use my setting spray for out there. I only set where my concealer is, and then I'll set my T-zone most of the time. But I didn't set it today because I really wanna try to see if this will work without the setting spray. And then obviously I'll try this again with the setting spray. I try it with different foundations. So I wanna give it the benefit of the doubt and try to really use it over a wide spectrum of products and see if maybe it works better with some over others, or if it's just not gonna work, or you know, that kind of stuff. So with that said, I think that's all I'm gonna do today. Just like I said, no eye makeup, just like this, a little bit of foundation. I have some running around to do, so I'm going to do that today. And I hope you all have a very safe New Year's. If this video is up after New Year's, I hope you had a safe New Year's, have a great day. Just enjoy life, and I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks so much. Bye.